Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing the brand new Westman Atelier Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. I picked up 2 shades and I thought we would swatch them, compare them, see how they look on the skin, and then do a full face of Westman Atelier. So if you're curious to hear my first impression on this new Westman Atelier product, keep watching. Today we're going to be playing with the brand new Westman Atelier Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. So it's not a foundation, it's not exactly a serum, it's kind of like a hybrid of both. So I'm not going to put any sort of primer or anything on my face. I'm going to just use this basically as an extra step of my skincare, which will also hopefully give me a little bit of coverage. So I did pick up 2 shades. I am going to swatch both of them for you. I have Atelier 4 and Atelier 6. I did already swatch these on Instagram, but I will swatch them here as well. Here is the packaging. It is pretty small. So here it is up against like the Chanel Le Beige. But you do get 1 fluid ounce in here. So even though it looks really tiny, you do still get the standard 1 fluid ounce. It does have a 12-month shelf life and it is made in Italy. So the first one I opened up is Atelier 4. It is very liquidy. I mean, it's basically a serum. So I am going to shake it up really, really good. And there you can see it is liquidy. So I'm going to put this on my arm. And I'm wrong. This is Atelier 6. I said it was Atelier 4, but it is Atelier 6. So it has decent coverage. I do the same thing with Atelier 4. I was not sure which shade to get. So there they are. There's 6 and there is 4. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 6 today, and I'm going to apply it with my fingers. So I just squeezed a little bit out into my hands, and I'm just going to take it. There is a scent. It's not a fragrance, but I smell something. So this is supposed to be a light to medium coverage. Just that little bit definitely gave me light coverage. It feels very serum-like. Very, very liquidy. So there it is with my fingers. I am going to squeeze just a little bit out into the back of my hand, and I'm going to see if I can build it up with a brush. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty 101 and just see what happens. And because these are complexion drops, I'm not expecting to get any sort of coverage like a foundation that I would wear on a daily basis. Because my preferred foundation is more in a medium to full, this would probably be something to throw on the weekends so that my face has something on, but I don't want to do a full face of makeup. So I do still have some on the back of my hand. I don't think that I need it. I think that I was able to build it up to like a full, I mean, this is a true medium, if not full coverage. Now that said, building it up, I do feel my skin is, I mean, it's very, very oily. When I applied it with my fingers and I just did that 1 layer, it didn't feel oily. It didn't look oily. This definitely feels, it feels oily. It almost feels like if I were to take my hand, I would be able to smear it. Maybe I just pat it in. Now I have no idea what the outcome of this First impression is going to be, no matter the outcome, I'm going to continue to use it and play with it. It might work really, really good with like a mattifying primer, but I didn't want to use a primer today since, I mean, it's kind of like skincare. So you want all of that skincare benefit on your skin. All right, so pressing that on with my fingers helped kind of tame down the oils. I'm curious how it's going to look back on film. It looks very healthy right now. And I think I heard Gucci Westman say that it was kind of like you just had gone and gotten a facial. Like your skin was just glowing, that facial glow. And I mean, that is what I am seeing. All right, so now let's try and powder. I do have her powders. I have the Vital Pressed Skincare Powder in Creme. So that's creme. And then I also have the one in Pink Bubble, and that is what I use underneath my eyes. So that is what Pink Bubble looks like. So we're going to use both of those. We'll powder the skin and see if that kind of helps with these oils. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty 108 and I'm going to go into that Pink Bubble and we're going to apply it under the eye. I'm going to take a BK Beauty 103 to go into this creme, and we're going to use that all over my face. So I'm just going to powder half my face, and let's see how it looks once I've put powder down. So my right side, your left, has powder. My left side, your right, does not have powder. I still think that that glow shines through with the powder, but not in any sort of like an obnoxious oily way. I think it looks really pretty. So far, I think that it is really, really pretty. I do like it. I'm not certain that this would last all day though. Just based on my experience with her other products, her other foundation, they just don't usually last all day on me. So now we're gonna see how they work with other cream products. I have here the Face Trace Contour Stick in shade Truffle. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it and see if it moves or if the product stays put. I think it looks good. I didn't notice any movement of the product underneath. Here is the face with the Complexion drops, powder, and now we've got the contour stick. Now I'm going to go ahead and add on the cream blush. I have her cream blush in shade Petal. I've got a Chikuhodo T4 that I'm going to use. And that just goes down beautifully on top of everything. I have to say, so far I'm really impressed, and I'm impressed with the coverage. It gave me a lot more coverage than I was expecting. And now for highlight, I'm going to use the Super Loaded Tinted Highlight in shade Pot de Saint. And I'm going to take that same brush and just pick up a little bit of product and apply it. I feel like I didn't get enough, so I'm going to use my finger and I'll just tap it in. Although honestly, with these Complexion drops, I don't know that you would need a highlighter. You've already got that natural glow still coming through. So now I can't tell, is the glow from the Super Tinted Loaded Highlighter or is the glow from the Complexion drop? I went ahead and put on a very simple eye look. I just used the Charlotte Tilbury Star Aura palette, just something very light because I don't have any of the Westman Atelier iPods. I do, however, have a sample of her I Love You mascara. So I thought I would open it and give it a shot. I did receive this in my order that I just purchased. I don't know that I've ever tried this mascara, so I'm very eager to try it. So this is first impression using this mascara, and I have to say I kind of like it. I would definitely be interested in picking up the full size. And now for lips, I have the Lip Suede in shade Le Nude. That's what that looks like. And I just kind of mix these bottom two shades together and just apply it with my finger. And now I'm going to top it with one of her Squeaky Clean lip balms. And I have shade Nana. In all honesty, I love these squeaky clean lip balms, and the Lip Suede I'm just not a fan of. All right, so here is the finished face using the brand new Westman Atelier Vital Skin Complexion Drops. I don't have a final opinion. I know. My first impression is I am pleasantly surprised. I like it more than I expected to. And that, again, is personal preference based on my skin tone or based on my skin type, as well as my personal preference and what I prefer when it comes to foundation. Again, this is not a foundation. This is a complexion drop between skincare and complexion. So you've got that hybrid going on. It gave me significantly more coverage than I was expecting. And I'm really, really happy about that. I think that the skin looks very healthy and really, really pretty. My concern is how is it going to wear throughout the day? So that's why I'm not able to give you a final opinion right now. I will leave a pinned comment. I am going to wear this for a few hours, and I will let you guys know how it wears throughout the day and what my thoughts are. But right now, I think it looks really, really healthy and pretty, which is, I think, the aesthetic of Westman Atelier. It's a very healthy, clean brand. So I think that that came across beautifully. I mean, my cheeks are glowing, and that's not something that I'm used to just because I have oily skin. So it's not something, when I finish putting on my makeup, I typically don't like to see my skin glowing because this is what it's going to look like after 4 hours. You know, so I don't usually like to walk out of the house like that. That said, I think it looks really pretty. So I would love to hear from you guys what your thoughts are, and if you guys are planning on picking this up. I honestly think this would be a beautiful, beautiful product for those with super dry skin. I think your skin is just going to absorb it and love it. Those with super oily skin, you may have to wear a primer, and I will try that. I will play with this with a mattifying primer underneath and see what that looks like. And you know, I'll just see how it wears throughout the day. But this is just a first impression. You know, I just got this in the mail, and I wanted to come on and show you guys and definitely swatch the two shades that I got. I think that Atelier 4 will work well in the winter. I still have my summer tan, so Atelier 6 I think is a perfect shade. I think it, shade match wise, I could not have picked better. So that makes me happy because, you know, picking foundation shades online it can be tricky. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.